Chris Houghton, David Burns, Ken Wolfe, Ben Gonzalez, Brad Izzard, Greg Alexander, and in the forwards, Connor, Zavanovic, Howe, Goodwin, Simmons, and Gerard. Jack, John Davidson, Ross Conlon, Gavin Hanrahan, Rod Petherbridge, in for Russell Gartner, Paul Bevan, Scott Gale. In the forwards, Pearce, Hardwick, Brooks, Roach, Elias, and Clark. Alexander, Gerard, Goodwin. And already plenty of aggression in that encounter. Roach has been called out. Roach looked to go in late with a swinging arm. Another penalty to Penrith. Bevan holding it back and then heading back towards the scrum. He was caught by one of the second rowers, Howe, Gale, Conlon. Conlon taken by Izzard and Connor. This lock forward for Penrith gets through a mountain of work. Elias, a big dummy, and then he's inside the 22, Benny. He's tackled now about 15 metres out.
Well, Connor must be playing well. He came in as a replacement last week for the injured Warren Fenton. He played so well, he's held his spot.
Pearce takes them, unloads it to Gale. Gale away it goes through Bevan to Jack. Jack cut down. Izzard the tackler. Played by Gary Jack. It's gone through Paul Bevan to Scott Gale. Gale a short ball for Hardwick. Hardwick has gone underneath them. He's built close to the ground, and I'll tell you what, it helped him in scoring this try. He's not a very tall customer, Kevin Hardwick. I'm wondering if they're still trying to get over the win and the joy that went with that win over Manly last Sunday.
Well, they certainly don't have their mind on the job. They're dropping simple ball in attack, and in defence they're letting Balmain firstly play the ball too quickly, and when they do make contact in a tackle, they're simply not hanging on. That's another example of it.
Here's Gale inside the 22. Oh, Alexander got an ankle-tapping tackle to him. It's been passed from the ground. It'll be a penalty to Penrith. Gale was tackled by Houghton. There's the 22 restart now. Clark. Roach. Good ball by Roach around the corner for Conlon. Penrith coming up with the ball. Goodwin plays it. This is Houghton. He's lost it. Conlon. Pearce. Bevan. Hanrahan. Galloping down to the 22. He heard the call from Petherbridge. It might have been a touch late. Petherbridge dummy half in 14. Bevan. Gale. Cut out Brooks. Conlon. Clark. And the young prop was eventually pulled down by Izzard. Roach.
Still letting them play the ball far too quickly. The Balmain dummy half's got the ball in his hands, and the Penrith defence is far from organised. They've got to slow them down and to play the balls.
Conlon. Jack. Gary Jack will score. Gary Jack has scored. Stephen wrote the script, and Jack has plunged down the ball there for the four-pointer. Now it's with Izzard. Levy. Gonzalez from the left wing, working on the right of the ground. He's out of the tackle. Gonzalez. It's a try. No. He's been given in a touch. Well, there must have only been an absolute split inch in this. I thought there was a Penrith player taken out of the play in back play. But here's, well, I'm still not so sure. Clearing kick about to come from Penrith.
It's about the only way they were going to get the ball downfield. They were going nowhere rucking the ball out.
It's with Scott Gale. Now to Ross Conlon. Conlon away to Petherbridge. Here comes Gary Jack on his inside. But Petherbridge is smothered up by Gonzalez. Gale, Elias, Davidson. Roach. Inside for Pearce. 5 metres out from the line. David Brooks is the dummy half. Bevan cutting out a player to Conlon, to Jack. Oh, so easy. So easy for Balmain. Gary Jack picks up his second try.
Penrith are looking to spread the ball, but they're not doing the hard work first. Before you can move the ball wide in the game of rugby league, you've got to be going forward, and that's where your front rowers and your second rowers have got to take the ball up and take it up hard, and that's not happening.
And consuming some defence at the same time. Gale. Brooks. Beautifully done. Davidson's on his way. Here comes Alexander. Beautiful tackle. Taken by Penrith. Levy makes the tackle. That was great rugby league. Beautiful passing. Excellent running. And then a Bobby Dazzler of a tackle from Alexander. Brooks is tackled, but Balmain get the penalty. Burns. Gonzalez. Fenton. Plenty of vigour in that tackle. Pearce and Roach. Zavanovic. Hardwick is injured for Balmain. Brett Izzard. Cowell will score. Penrith have finally registered some points. The crowd, they came here, I'm pretty sure, most of them thinking that Bevan. Spun to the ground by Alexander. Petherbridge. A couple of metres out. Gale. Conlon. Elias. Roach has gone without it. Picked up by Hardwick. And Hardwick has dived in. Well, if he has scored, and he has, it should never have been allowed to happen. One would have thought. Davidson 28 metres out. Hardwick. David Brooks. Pearce. Gave it to Hardwick. Hardwick appeared to be held before he actually was in receipt of the ball. And Pearce looked at the touch judge as if to say, didn't you see that either? But it made no difference because Mike Marquito is in to score under the uprights. Marquito scores. Recently. Jack. Marquito. Houghton taking it back. Neat tackle there by Brooks on Alexander. Zavanovic. Simmons. Penrith captain hasn't stopped trying. And every time he's taken the ball ahead, Royce, at least he's made some ground. That tackle by Roach was chest high. The referee was standing right on the spot, and that's the way he's ruled. The tackle from Roach on Howell. See it again. There's the siren. It's all over, mercifully, for Penrith. Here's the scoreboard for you. Balmain, 36, 2 tries apiece to Hardwick and Jack, 1 to Makito, 8 goals for Conlon. For Penrith, Howell a try and Levy a goal.
Don't forget to subscribe, add your comments, and share your memories. If you have any old VHS tapes or even DVD to dispose, let me know. Drop me an email on ceagle666@gmail.com.